everyone. Myself Aarti Dani. I'm from Indore, MP. I'm certified yoga instructor and therapist from Padmanabh Institute Indore and S. Vyasa Bangalore. I would like to thank Rajmata Ahilya Yoga Kendra for for inviting me to share my bit of experience on how to balance yourself through pranayama. I hope I'm audible. Yeah, I'll continue with expectation by assuming that you all can hear me. Yeah. So today I'm going to share a bit of my experience on how to balance yourself through pranayama. Um, as per Maharshi Patanjali, pranayama is a practice by which we can have control on inhalation and exhalation. So, pranayama is a process of cleansing, balancing, and gaining control over prana. When we say cleansing, it means first we clean our respiratory tract. We have Shat Kriyas as per Hatha Yoga. The Shat Kriyas which we have are Neti, Basti, Dhoti, Nodi, Kapal, Bhati, and Trataka. With these kriyas, they work at different level of in our body, in our system, and uh, then after cleansing our body, we move gradually step by step. So first, some prerequisite I would like to talk about pranayama. First is we should be able to sit in some comfortable pose so that we should not be able to move out. We should not move at all so that we can feel that our energy is rising up. And second thing is always do pranayama after cleansing your body and mind. That's the reason morning is the best time advisable for pranayama because after cleansing our body, uh, in the morning when we are get up, our mind is also fresh. Our stomach should always be light, and whenever we are doing pranayama, always do with full awareness, with mental awareness. With mental awareness means be fully present in your breathing. When you are inhaling, feel that you are receiving, you are inhaling freshness, positivity, all divine qualities like uh, uh, like love, forgiveness, kindness, compassion, entire positivity you are receiving from this universe. And when you are exhaling all unwanted stuff, be it anger, tension, stress, lust, greed, all negative feelings with every exhalation. Be fully present in each and every inhalation and exhalation to get the best benefit of pranayama. And last one, we have that we never do pranayama in hurry bari manner. Always do pranayama in relaxed mode. Okay, so these are the some conditions which you need to take care of. And once we have settled down, after that, the best position which is recommended is you can do pranayama in Siddhasana or Siddhayoni. For gents, it is Siddhasana. For ladies, it is Siddhayoni. So I'll show how do we sit in this posture. Sit in straight leg. For ladies, fold your right leg first. Place your heel as near as possible to your perineum. Fold your left foot. Fold your left foot and Place your left foot in such a way that your left toe should come in between your right thigh and calf. Both ankles will come on each other and relax completely. Feel continuous blood pressure with your heels in your perineum and you should sit straight so that your head, neck, and spine is in straight line. I am sitting in Siddh Yoni Asana, and you can sit in Vajrasana and Padmasana or Ardha Padmasana as well. But some people have difficulty in sitting in Vajrasana for long time. That's the reason this pose is recommended, and it has spiritual um, meaning as well. But we are not going to much deeper into this because of the time constraint. So we will again come back to our pranayam opening prayer. Join your hands in Namaskar Mudra near your heart, Hridaya Anahat Chakra. Press your palms against each other. Let your thumb touch your heart, and we will chant opening prayer. प्राणस्येदं वशे सर्वं त्रिदेव्यप्रतिष्ठितं मा देव पुत्रान् रक्षस्व श्रीष्टप्रज्ञान् च विद्येहिनति. Meaning of the prayer is, Hey Prana, protect us like a mother protect her son. Whatever exists in these three worlds is just due to Prana. So protect her like a mother protect her son and bless her with wisdom and wealth. With this opening prayer, we will start our session. Now, now we will start. We were talking about as per the definition of pranayam. Pranayam is the process of cleansing, balancing, and gaining control over prana. So for cleansing, we have shed kriyas as I talked earlier. So in current pandemic, we have been hearing that people who have been kneading twice a week are not suffering with, are not catching this infection, even if they are working in the field. That's because Niti clears our upper respiratory tract from nostril till throat. So even if some impurities have gone inside, when we pour water from one side, it comes out from other nostril. That's how we clean any impurities which has entered into our nostrils. Second, we move to Kapalbhati. Kapalbhati clears our lower respiratory tract, that is from nostril till lungs. Kapalbhati, as its name says, its skull shining process. It activates or stimulates our brain cells. It removes stagnation from our mind. Kapalbhati is a process in which we exhale, and every time when we exhale, we feel a good hit in our Manipur chakra or belly button. Kapalbhati is active exhalation and passive inhalation process. So make sure your head, neck, and spine is erect. Hold your knees if you are a beginner, and it helps you to keep your spine straight. Here I will demonstrate 10 strokes of Kapalbhati. I demonstrated 10 strokes of Kapalbhati. Kapalbhati is very good practice for people who have diabetes, obesity, respiratory disorders, and digestive disorder. And we have some limitations with Kapalbhati, like people who have hypertension or cardiac issues, severe cervical spondylitis, epilepsy, women during pregnancy and menstruation should not perform it. And to maintain your heart healthy, 25 to 30 strokes per minute is per, per 25 to 30 strokes per minute is good enough. But we cannot clearly say how many strokes one should go. It depends upon your physical condition and definitely your age. It can go up to 120 strokes per minute as well. And now, after clearing our respiratory tract, Kapalbhati strengthens our nervous system also. In Kapalbhati, all of our nine system gets involved. That's the reason it is a very strong practice. Now, after cleansing our respiratory tract, we will move on to balancing our breath. You all must have noticed that when your mind goes haphazard, when there are too many thoughts in your mind, your breath also goes haphazard. And when breath goes haphazard, we can clearly feel its effect on this physical body. You can feel that your heartbeat is more, you start sweating, muscular system is on toss, digestive system has gone down. We can actually feel at physical level. So, and at the same time, when our mind is at peace, we can feel that our breath is also in sync, and this physical body is also at peace. All the system works in harmony with each other. So we can actually say that prana or the life force prana bridges between mind and body. So we can say that if we balance our prana at one end, we will balance this body so that all of our system can work in harmony with excuse me, can work in harmony with each other. And at the other end, our mind will also get peace. So to bring balance between your mind and body, we have not we our sages have brought the concept of pranayama. It would be recommended if we warm up our body through some asanas before doing pranayama to get its maximum effect. And now we will move to balance our breath. For balancing, we have sectional breathing. In sectional breathing, we have four parts: abdominal breathing, thoracic or chest breathing, clavicular or shoulder breathing, and last is full yogic breathing, which is a combination of rest of the three breathing, like abdominal, thoracic, and clavicular breathing. So first we'll talk about abdominal breathing. In abdominal breathing, we inhale, bulge up our abdomen, and exhale, sink your abdomen back. Every time when you inhale, abdomen will bulge up, and every time when you exhale, abdomen will sink in. I'll demonstrate 3 rounds of abdominal breathing. For beginners, you can place your right hand on your abdomen. Left hand we keep in Chin Mudra or Gyan Mudra. Index finger and thumb touch each other by keeping rest of the 3 fingers straight is known as Chin Mudra or Gyan Mudra. Keep your left hand comfortably on your knees or on your thighs. Relax your shoulders and elbows, and we'll do 3 rounds of abdominal breathing. Exhale completely. Inhale. Exhale. In abdominal breathing, we use lower lobes of our lungs, and because every time our abdomen goes up and down in abdominal breathing, so our abdominal organs get massaged. So abdominal breathing is not only good for our lungs or our respiratory tract, but it is good to improve our digestive process as well. Now next we will move to thoracic or chest breathing. In this, we place our hands in Chinmay Mudra. Fold rest of the three fingers which were straight towards your palm. We call it Chinmay Mudra. Let index finger and thumb touch each other. Place your right hand on your chest. Try to have minimal abdominal movement. If you want, you can you can place your hip in between two fingers. In thoracic breathing, your chest will expand when you inhale, and when you exhale, chest will contract. And when chest will expand, you can feel that chest is expanding outwards and forward. And when you exhale, chest will contract back. Gently bring your hands down. Like in abdominal breathing, our lungs extends in downward direction. In chest or thoracic breathing, lungs expand outwards in forward direction. Next, we will move on to clavicular or shoulder breathing. In this, place your hands in Adi Mudra. Make a fist with thumb inside and place your right hand on your shoulder. With inhalation, raise your shoulders up. With exhalation, collapse your shoulders down. We'll do 3 rounds of clavicular or shoulder breathing. This was clavicular or shoulder breathing. In this, we use upper lobes of our lung, which are hardly being used in any other exercise. Next, we will move on to full yogic breathing. In full yogic breathing, we place our hands in Brahma Mudra. Make a fist with thumb inside. Place it and on both the sides of your tummy button. We call it Brahma Mudra. With inhalation, your abdomen will bulge up, chest will expand, and raise your shoulders up. And when you exhale, revert the process. Exhale completely. Inhale. this was full yogic breathing, which was a combination of abdominal, thoracic, and clavicular breathing. Release your mudras. Full full yogic breathing has many advantages. Like it enhances the capacity of your lungs. 10 minutes of full yogic breathing can actually do wonders in your life. It can even change your thinking pattern. And whenever you are stressed out, just do 10 strokes of Kapalbhati and then perform 10 rounds of abdominal breathing, and you can see the deeper level of relaxation in your mind and body. Um, when our breath is balanced, we can see that our body is also working in harmony. All the systems works in harmony. Our basal metabolic rate also comes down. Basal metabolic rate is directly proportional to our breathing rate. That's the reason if we slow down our breathing, then our basal metabolic rate also slows down. In general, we say if a healthy person get sound sleep for 6 hours, then his basal metabolic rate goes down by 8%. Okay, and when basal metabolic rate goes down, then all the systems are also get rest. Okay, so it is very much important for us to have our basal metabolic rate as low as possible, so that all the system can work in synchronization. And when our basal metabolic rate is low, then our body also works efficiently. A normal healthy person, an adult, gain 3000 kilocalories from his food, and out of which 1500 to 2000 kilocalories we spend in normal functionality of our body. And if a person is active, energetic, and enthusiastic, and but if you do pranayama 30 minutes in the morning, then you, instead of using 1500 to 2000 kilocalories, you actually need 500 to 1000 kilocalories. So the amount of energy you save, you can actually use that energy in other constructive work. That's the reason you would have seen that people who do 30 minutes of pranayama in the morning, throughout the day they are energetic and enthusiastic. You will not see they are getting lethargic or they are getting tired throughout the day. So we can see that pranayama to helps our body to use its energy efficiently. At the same time, it brings harmony between our mind and body. Next, we will move on to um, gaining control over breath. So for this, we have Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam. We have 72,000 nadis in all over our body, which are spread all across our body. Left side of our body is Ida, right side is Pingla. Left side represents moon, right side represents sun. Left side represents cooling effect, right side represents heating effect because of the representation of moon and sun. In between, we have Sushumna Nadi, which actually passes exactly around the spinal cord. Yeah. So Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam actually brings harmony between sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. Our sympathetic nervous system works in fight and flight mode. It works in stimulation, while parasympathetic nervous system brings the body back to normalcy. So left nostril denotes parasympathetic nervous system, while right side denotes sympathetic nervous system. In Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam, we try to balance our breath. You can see that one of the nostril is always dominating other. And while after performing Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam, you can feel that both the nostrils are open, and it's hard to identify that which nostril is open. Sorry, which nostril is dominating, because there is balancing in both the nostril. When there is balancing in both the nostril, there is balancing in our nervous system, and that's the reason we feel deeper level of relaxation in our mind and body as our body maintains homeostasis. So for Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam, left hand is in Gyan Mudra. The tip of the index finger and thumb touch each other, and rest of the three fingers will straight. With right hand, we make Nasika Mudra. Fold first two fingers, index finger and middle finger, and thumb, ring finger, and little finger will be open. Your thumb will come on the right nostril. Ring finger and little finger will come on the left nostril. Okay. So for Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam, we'll exhale completely from left. Inhale from left. Close your left nostril. Exhale from right. Inhale from right. Close your right nostril and exhale from left. This denotes one round of Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam. So we can perform 9 rounds of Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam, but I'll perform only 3 rounds of Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam over here. Exhale completely from left. Inhale from left. Close left. Exhale from right. Inhale from right. Exhale from left. 2 more rounds will perform. Yeah. Mm, yeah. And Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam, we can feel the deeper level of relaxation. And try in whenever you do pranayam, try to have exhalation as slow as possible. If you can maintain 1:2 ratio breathing, it's well and good. 1:2 ratio breathing means the amount of time in exhalation should be double than the amount of time in inhalation. So for this, it is always try to exhale slowly, so that and try not to make any sound, especially while exhalation, so that exhalation will automatically be slower and longer. Now we will move on to cooling pranayams. As the name suggests, cooling pranayam, it gives cooling effect to our mind and body. That's the reason these pranayams are recommended to do in summer. As other pranayams brings basal metabolic rate down, and it also soothes our nervous system and your muscular system as well. So in cooling pranayam, we have three categories. First is Sitli, second Sitkari, then Sadanta. In all cooling pranayams, we inhale from mouth and exhale from nose. Try to have exhalation longer than the inhalation. Give yourself sufficient time. So first, I'll then place your hands in Chenmudra and in Seedly, first we'll go for Seedly. In Seedly, we roll our tongue in such a way to make it a shape of a beak of a crow. Inhale from mouth and then we will exhale from nose. We will perform 3 rounds of Seedly Pranayam. Now we will move on to Seedkari Pranayam. In Seedkari Pranayam, we roll our tongue inwards and press it with the upper palate. At the end, you will inhale from the space from side of your tongue and exhale from our nose. Try to exhale as slow as possible. Try to inhale as deep as possible, so that not only in your tongue, your trachea, and till your lungs, you should feel the cooling effect. Seedkari pranayam is formed for people who suffer from hypertension. Now we will move on to Sadhana pranayam. We clenched our teeth and inhale from the space in between your teeth and let your tongue rest on the lower jawline. People who have severe dental or tooth or gum issues should not perform it. At the same time, people who have mild or moderate tooth and gum issues, those issues can be rectified with the practice of Sadhana Pranayam. So clench your teeth. You can feel the cooling effect in your mind and body. That's the reason cooling pranayams are not advisable to do in extreme cold places. And people who have cold, fever, and throat infection should not perform it. Cooling pranayams are good for people who suffer from anxiety disorder and stress, tension, and people who suffer from allergies due to cold. Prolonged practice of cooling pranayam helps in getting relief from those allergies. And sorry, earlier I forgot to mention the limitation of sectional breathing or full yogic breathing. There is no limitation of sectional or full yogic breathing. Anybody can perform it. Similar is the case of Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam. Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam also can be done by anyone. There is no and person of any age. There is no limitation of Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam. People who practice Nadi Shuddhi Pranayam can actually feel that not only their body is maintaining homeostasis, but actually their mind is also at peace all the time. So the purpose of pranayam is not only limited to this physical body. They not only brings health to this physical body, but uh, at deeper level they bring relaxation. They helps us to live tension-free, stress-free life in today's era. Next, we will move on to Brahmari and or live pranayama. In Brahmari, we inhale and while exhaling, we make the sound of female humming bee. In Brahmari, try to make the sound louder rather than making sound longer. Try to make the sound louder because our body has its natural resonance sorry, because our body has its natural frequency. So the sound which we create from our throat should match with the natural frequency of our body. To match that frequency, we should make the sound louder rather than making it longer. Brahmi Pranayam is advisable to perform in Shanmukhi Mudra because in Shanmukhi Mudra we close our four senses. That's the reason it helps us to go to higher consciousness or to go into meditation stage much faster. So with thumb we will close our ear triangles. Index finger we will place on top of your eyebrows. With middle finger close your ears. With ring finger close your nostrils, and with little finger we will close uh, our lips. So we have closed four senses like ears, eyes, nose, and lips. That's the reason it helps us to reach to higher state much faster. Let's perform 3 rounds of Brahmi Pranayam. Inhale deeply. Release Shanmukhi Mudra. In Brahmi Pranayam, the more we chant, the more resonance get created, the more strong vibrations get created in our mind and around our body. We call it three-dimensional awareness, which you can experience when you practice it for some duration, some amount of time. And as it helps us to go in meditation state faster, Mm, this helps us in releasing tension and stress and strengthens our nervous system. And Brahmi Pranayam is good for our voice culture, and it is good for cold, cough, and throat infections as well. There is no limitation of Brahmi Pranayam. It can be done at any time of the day and any number of time you can perform it. And today we have learned about some prominent pranayams. By practicing those pranayams, we can actually feel that they are not only maintaining, keeping our this body healthy, but definitely our mind also healthy. So definitely we must practice pranayam so that we can keep ourselves healthy, not only at physical level but definitely at the mind level, because it's not only at the mind level, it brings balancing at our emotional level as well, because medical science has also proved that 90% of the diseases are at emotional level. So it so there is no harm in living a life which keeps us stress free with spending only 30 minutes of your day. So not only for ourselves, we should advise to others as well. There are many more pranayams, but because of the time constraint, I have taken only important ones which everybody can perform, and most of the pranayams has no side effects. So it is suitable for person of all age, and um, we can. I hope time is demanding to leave now. So I hope that this session was useful for all of us. If you would like to reach me for further details, you can get in touch with me. My details are given over here, and you can write in the comment box also if you have anything to say. And I wish you all a very healthy and happy life ahead. We will end this session with Shanti Mantra. Again, join your hands in Namaskar Mudra. Press your palms against each other. Let your thumb touch your heart. Inhale deeply. Om. सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Meaning of the prayer is, let all be happy, let all be free from diseases, let everyone prosper, let no one suffer from sorrow. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Always have the feeling for everyone. This is not the time to think for you and me. This is the time to think for having good feeling for every single being of this planet. So always have this feeling for everyone that all plants, animals, and humans live in peace, harmony, and health. I would like to end this session. Hari Om.